Good evening, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all tonight? Are we all doing well? Hey. Oh boy. Me. Okay. Right, what we're doing today, honestly, like it says in the title, we're just gonna do the like agent stories, so like all the agents separate stories. Because there's not been anything added story-wise with the others, so there's not honestly much else that we can add. You can not go there, Mona. You cannot go there today. So, in a word, bye. Down. You are on one today, Mona, for some reason. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, that is what we're going to do today. Just do the agent stories, which will increase the credits I need to do the summonings, and then, you know, just the normal stuff. We'll go from there. What did I just say, Mona? What is your problem today? Hmm? What is your problem? Down. Go on. Get on. But that doesn't mean go for Rose. What happened there? Hey. Interesting. So what I'll do is I'll do this stuff. Ooh.
There you go.
What happened? Yep, that's fun. God, Jane, you actually decided to watch that film and you're gonna make my character watch it? You evil. There we go. Now you're just trying to do the login bits. So people don't have to see it.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart
3
your
days
day.
before the characters will come and pick up the videos they rent from us. Swapping over.
You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Okay, so I'm gonna quickly check these just quickly because you know. There's the coal happy. Oh, put. Forgot about that. Deal with that when I can. What's up?
What were the bits at the end?
So you know, like Honkai Star Rail. Once you go up to level 50, they've now added to it.
I'm going to 50.
Yeah. Sure.
Bam.
So now I'm gonna get 20,000 Denny for each level, but also if you have the membership up, the full pass, you get 2 extra discs for creation.
Get him.
He is really on something. What is your problem? Definitely something on my character though. She's on one. Right. So she wants something old, but the problem is though, I can't think of anything.
So I thought right, hang on.
Hey Spectrum!
What is it? Talk about.
Nostalgic.
Nihili.
That's it.
Level 1. Top right bottom.
This one.
Yeah.
Mona!
Rose.
I honestly think my character's on one today. I got no Denny. I didn't get anything for that. Oh no, it's because it's freaking. Ugh. So much for that, it was wrong.
Sorry.
Okay, so.
Can't get them all.
Score.
Rose.
No, isn't it? As I say that. Don't you dare!
Morgana.
My cat is on one today and he's actually getting ridiculous. I'll tell you what, let's do some bang boos quickly, yeah? Considering how flipping many I've got. Jesus!
up early. Want to try my special Bang Boo combo? I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
How was your day, Spectrum? How you been?
Is that it?
Okay.
Come back next time, you hear?
Pet that one.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So I have 9 summons for Bernice. Still think I'm miles off.
Do the bamboo.
Oh. Start with the 10s and go for the 7s. And there we go.
Yeah, the shining golden side. Layer
That's
in
not
there,
bad.
spark a night. Find a treasure, a growing bright.
That was a new one anyway. I thought I had that one.
No.
Oh well.
Which one you gonna aim for now? Go on.
Let's have a look. Okay, so
So I know which one I would get. Yeah.
okay, let's see if we can get Nicole's bamboo.
Is that it? I'm good. I know unexpected short words, but a nice 4 sentences would have been quite nice to hear. But how's your day? You're alright? I'm good. Yeah, I know you're good, mate.
What the punk pig?
Oh, there we go. Luna. Look.
Funny is, I'm getting a load of more points still anyway. More than likely I'll get the second another bang boozer though. Okay. So now we can actually go level these up, because I can actually start using these bang boos very quickly, can't I?
Look, I'll give you a bit of fish if it's alright with Daddy, but you've been sick as well.
No. If he's been ill, absolutely not.
It's alright with fish. You can eat fish.
Okay.
Oh, you're up early. Want to try my special Bang Boo combo? Is that it? Come back next time, you hear?
That should be it. So now we're going to do some stories. What we're then going to do is do it from left to right. Oh, it gives us something to do, doesn't it? Okay, so this one's been completed. Courtesy of Meadow. So now we're going to be doing Nekomata.
Wait. I will clip this basket.
There's not much to tell, Meadow, other than work. I have been to the dentist. That's it. Oh God.
Rose. Daddy told me no. You can say all you want, buddy. Rose.
Oh, for God's sake! If you're gonna give Rose some, you might have to give him some.
She won't eat it, though. I'll be surprised if she does.
Thank you, mate. He throws up. You're cleaning it.
Go now. Come here. Luna. Luna, come here.
I'm here, guys! I'm ready to go! Hello, Nekomata. Seeing as you're ready, let's not waste any time. I got you this cute
Why?
uniform. Put it on and let's get to work.
Whole point of
Huh? Work?
No,
Hang on a
no.
minute.
Tonight's stream
Didn't you agree
is
on
the
a
agent
commission to
stories.
take me and a
So
client
that's
into a
all of
hollow?
them, babe. Alright.
I see. When you said doing business together, you actually meant down in the hollows.
Of course I was talking about down in the hollows. You don't really think Nicole wants me to pay off our debt by working here, do you? It might look like she has a bank account where a conscience to be, but Nicole has been pretty good to me. Well, we sure got that wrong. But if we're going down into a hollow, where are the rest of the cunning hairs? I came up with this commission myself. I'm not sure how to put this. Before, I got everybody into a real pickle with vision, but Nicole still asked me to stay. Now that the cunning hairs are in the red, I think it's time for me to see what I can do! Hustling side gigs to make ends meet, while the boss can't afford to pay her wages. How admirable. Well, ever heard of a fortune cat? And once I get back from this gig with my pay, I'm gonna make the old poker face say, Nekomata, you really are the very model of a cunning hair.
So competitive.
I mean, the cutting hairs is pretty much a work environment, and I'm a professional. So just because I've made up with her doesn't mean I don't care about keeping up standards. Besides, even street gangs have performance metrics these days. How about it, Faithin? I've got a lucrative commission set up. You want in? Give me the details on this commission first. No problem. Here's the situation. There's this company that lost a bunch of etheric resources down in a hollow. They're recruiting skilled agents and proxies to do some field surveys down there, in the hopes of one day retrieving it all. Sounds easy enough,
Chips.
but field surveys? Those aren't usually very profitable. Relax. This is just the first step. Think about it. The company needed to find help on Internet just to run some field surveys. When it comes to the official recovery later on, they'll definitely be looking for more. I see what you mean. Yeah, resource recovery pays really well. People will probably be fighting over that commission. But if we've already worked with them before, then we'll be their first choice. We sure will. That's Faithin for you, razor sharp brains. You gotta cast out a long line to catch a big fish. So, you interested in the commission now?
What about our pay? That's a prerequisite before working together.
Split it, 50-50. How about it? Pretty good, huh? I'll go confirm the place and time with the client, and then we can get straight to it.
Okay, so... Oh, okay, so the level well, last time I did this, I was like 34. So this goes up depending on my characters. And it's just nekomata today, so that's fine by me. Oh yeah, we get to pick them.
You want to test my head, maybe?
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Hey, don't look down on me. Ready for combat.
Nicole's not in this.
She is right there.
No, you know what I mean.
One. You want to test my hammer?
I would have gone just full ether.
Besides, Nicole was so up to lower level.
Master, this time I am a limited edition version of Fairy. Fairy Cat, at your service.
Oh, frick off!
Please follow the guide to the end of the route we're surveying inside the hollow. Fairy Cat suggests you find the guide first. Meow.
Your virtual assistant is getting on my nerves. That guy is our guide, right?
Hi, you're nekomata, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of this operation.
Oh.
Operation? This is just a field survey. Is it like a trend for companies to use fancy names?
I mean, this time at least I'm your client. Yes, client and guide. Speaking of which, our proxy isn't here yet?
We're both right here?
Miss Nekomata, please don't kid around. It's just you and me here. No others?
He doesn't seem to realize this bamboo right under his nose is a proxy.
Hello, Ollie. I'm actually your proxy.
Ah! Who's there?
Meow! My ears! Sorry I wasn't clear before, Ollie. But please, keep Siren's hearing in mind. So, as you can see, this talking bamboo is our proxy.
Oh, is that so? My bad. Whew, well, that was embarrassing, letting you see that side of me. But I promise I'm still a reliable guy. Please, lean on me. Just as much as I'm leaning on this stalagmite right now. See, chatting and laughing so freely like this, while being so close to an ether crystal, whew, that's more than enough to demonstrate my aptitude for it.
Oh. And an ethereal.
Did the crystal just move? Oh, don't tell me!
Oh, it's one of those inactive sleeping at the...
An ethereal!
Hey, look,
Hey, calm down! I said it's just an inactive ethereal.
Pansy.
Seems like he's utterly panicked.
Well, let's take care of the ethereal first and talk after. Let's get rid of these ethereals first.
Oh, fun times. Never take someone who doesn't know what the hell he's doing into a hollow. That laugh is a little bit creepy. That smile is a little bit creepy, isn't it?
It's gonna hit me!
I'm going to see an absolute
Locking in.
max.
I want a number range.
I'm going to guess at least 300.
So I don't guess that many.
How many do you guess then?
I'm guessing between 100 and 150.
Why'd you say that? Wow,
Get lost!
Time to sharpen my claws! Move it
I don't know where you were freaking looking.
over here!
Yeah, the last time we went was the first time that they had reopened the building. So everyone had only just, like,
At last, we're
got back
safe.
into the cosplay
Miss
moves.
Nekomata, I was blown away by your heroism just then.
I'm glad to hear it, but in the future, could you please not wander aimlessly around the battlefield so much? I don't want you to get hurt. When I read the notes for this job, I assumed you'd be a little more... composed. I didn't expect companies would have such different requirements for holo surveyors.
Diversity it's highly valued by the company. Fine. I'm really not the best at dealing with ethereals. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to recovering etheric resources.
Really? Then I guess I'll trust you. Well, since you mentioned etheric resource recovery, there's no sense hiding it. What we really want is to help support your resource recovery business in the future. So, if everything goes smoothly today, could you have a word with your boss and help us get in on the follow-up commission?
Oh, yeah, of course. No problem, just leave it up to me.
We're counting on you, Mew. Tell you the truth, I've been planning on switching careers recently. Working for a big fancy company like yours ought to pay better than hustling on internet for myself, right?
Sure does.
Can you tell us how much of a cut you take for recovering etheric resources like this?
Oh, yeah, my cut, it's...
Yeah.
Well, it's...
I actually think I might
Silly of
see
me, Mia. You work for a company, so you must get a fixed
someone
salary plus
actually
bonuses.
pull off a Lycon.
But I guess that's confidential.
Yes, I have to keep that a secret. That is very considerate of you, Miss Nekomata. I won't disclose exactly how much it is then.
Cool. Let's not talk about salaries right now, then. Shall we get started with surveying the route?
You never know.
Oh, okay, just let me look up the exact details here.
Hey, Ethan. What do you think of this Ollie guy?
I was thinking, why would you want to switch jobs when you only just started with the cunning hairs? But I get it. You were leading him on, huh?
I feel like he's a little weird. He talked about working with this company, but his story's full of holes. It's obvious he's not familiar with them. What do you think, Proxy?
He seems like a fake. Just a nobody who wants to hustle some money from down in the hollows.
I thought so too. Working with you sure saves a lot of hassle. But I'm confused about why he's still forcing himself to come in here when he's obviously terrified. There must be something going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's a big score waiting to be revealed. In any case, let's finish up this commission with him, then find a way to figure out what's really going on.
I've confirmed the surveyed route. Please stick together. Stay on my heels.
Mr. Ollie,
Wait a minute, what's that noise? Would you go check ahead?
Master, Ollie refuses to proceed due to an unusual acoustic occurrence. I suggest you go and investigate.
Phew. Luckily, that's not an enemy.
The cat's
We should get out of here. Oh, over there!
Thank you, Lof.
Talking about work, Mr. Ollie, what do you...
Oh, what's that? Oh, there's something wobbling around! Straight ahead! Can you go check?
Pansy!
Master, there is an unknown object moving around in the ruins ahead. Ollie is scared stiff and unable to continue. Please head there and investigate.
It's a shoe. Okay, coupon.
Can't wait to go shopping after getting my pay.
There is some writing on the wall ahead. Ollie believes this may be a useful marker. Proceed forward. Do check it out.
You turned her into a Pokemon with this quote. You're still salty about that, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah, but that's the cards. Yeah, you're talking about cards then. I don't know why you were jealous that they were in Brotherhood and that someone has actually got a canvas of that, of the TV one. You're just jealous to see it. Tell me I'm wrong.
Time to sharpen my claws!
Face is all...
Orders received.
Watch your back!
I pretty much have. You know. Well, it was ages ago.
I don't remember showing it.
Ethereals are way too scary. We should get out of here. Oh, over there!
Try to get one of those. It's going to be harder than anything.
Well, it's not deniable, but still.
No, let me handle that locked door ahead. I forgot to bring the key card.
Seems like we can open the door with that button.
Can you... can you please go take a look?
What?
The door's open.
PSA 8.
We should go this way now. Yeah. It should be safe around here. Oh, fire ethereals here all of a sudden! Take care of them, I'm begging you.
For what?
The Vanguard card.
You're having a freaking laugh, mate. That much money? Yeesh!
Move it right here!
any target looks good.
Get yourself wide open! Over here!
In position.
Alright.
Bring it on!
Oh, God, that's rude. Oh, you be rude.
You can't escape!
Leave me out, you're fine. You're always the base.
Locking in.
Hopefully I'm moving up to the next area.
Over here!
Can anyone tell me if there's some... Words out. On here,
Sustain fire.
and I'm looking straight at the stream and all that, it looks a little bit,
Locking in.
but I don't know how bad it is. I'm just thinking my eyesight. It's something else.
I wanna help you! Watch your back! Watch out!
Orders received.
Your weak spot!
Going all out.
Nope! Lucky you! You're next!
Bring it on!
Check this out!
So yeah, going back to the con
The ethereals have all been taken care of.
Home stretch. Can I walk behind you too?
Just follow me.
With the con, you're
The
gonna
survey route
have,
finishes
honestly,
right up there.
I think,
How can there be so many?
you're gonna have Genshin and Zenless characters. That's how I see it.
They may be small, but I've got a weird feeling about this.
There! That's a big one!
Oh, is it really that scary? I'll get rid of them.
Do this.
It's gonna hit me!
Don't tell me if there's anything up with the screen, please. Make sure I cover all my bases. Hey Demi, come out, lad.
Over here! No way out for you! Lucky you! You're nuts!
Again, that might just be me.
Get lost!
Needle in the ball?
Orders received.
Check this out!
Cease and desist! Locking in.
Helping you out, lad. That's all that matters. You know what I mean?
Phew, that's great. That's a wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you. Couldn't have gotten it all done today without you. As for your payment, once we exit Hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata.
The treatment is going well, but tell me, how
don't
tanned
worry,
are you?
I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
Okay, we're counting on you, yeah?
Now that our business is done and dusted, shall we head out of the Hollow now?
No problem. Me and the proxy will find the fastest and safest route out of the Hollow. This is how a proxy makes a living, so we can't let you listen in. Sorry about that.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can trust me.
Darn it. I was so busy and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy about his true purpose and identity. We don't have time. We have to leave the Hollow soon and then everyone will go their separate ways.
Calm down, Nekomata. We'll figure something out. Back when you were with the gang, did you ever come across anything like this?
Back when I was in the gang? Proxy. Speaking of street gangs, that reminds me. It's time to use my secret ability. Watch this. Got it. Now let me see what this so-called guide Ollie has on him. Huh? Wait, these are handcuffs?
Handcuffs? Ordinary civilians don't just go around carrying these.
Hold up, Wise. Barry just detected a string of numbers on the handcuffs that match the same format used by public security.
What? These handcuffs belong to a public security officer?
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby.
It would have been
What are my
Friday, but
handcuffs
with
doing
me
over-
being on
I mean,
high dosage
they're not
yesterday,
my not
I have to
handcuffed.
monitor there. And to
Tell us
answer
the
your
truth,
cheeky
Ollie.
question, I
Why
have
do you have public
small
security
patches
handcuffs
here
on
and
you?
there.
It's that I found those handcuffs.
Oh, so you just found them somewhere. Well then, that's completely fine, yeah?
Yeah.
Well now, Ollie. I took you for a rookie thief judging by the way you cowered like a chicken in the Hollow. I never thought you'd steal something from a public security officer. I thought I could get a nice score from your commission. But seems we ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble. And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own
He
equipment?
bloody well ain't.
Any cop who lets you take their cuffs off them must be a real weakling.
Please don't insult public security officers. A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams, has to struggle to pass the strictest of screening. Only then can he become
Are you
an
telling
officer.
me that you've only tanned in
Why
certain
are you getting all
locations?
virtuous all of a sudden.
Yeesh.
Don't interrupt me. We want the truth, and get on with it. Who are you really, and why did you post a fake commission through a fake company?
It's... I can't tell you.
Can't tell us? Are you still not grasping the situation? Let me see. Since you're not cooperating, I guess I'll just have to throw you to the ethereals in here. Oh boy, we killed so many of their friends today. I bet they're gonna be real happy to see you. Right? How about now? Ready to talk?
I won't tell. Even if you feed me to the ethereals, I won't.
What is up with this guy? He's steered out of his wits, but he still won't talk.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer. Ollie, male, Team 4, Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct. That's who this guy is.
Huh? No, wait. This guy is actually a public security officer?
Also, please ignore the D12. Don't bring that up again, lad. Jesus Christ. Even I was having a hard time understanding what the frick you were doing.
D12, Spectrum, no Yu-Gi-Oh's not on this month.
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me, Meadow. Spectrum, not going to be doing Yu-Gi-Oh this month.
Well, Ollie, I mean,
For two
officer,
reasons.
You said you wouldn't hold us liable before, so let's say our goodbyes right here then.
Please, please, wait. Miss Nekomata.
One,
Before you leave,
I'm gonna be the
reassure me that you're both good
last
people,
Sunday of this month
and
is
that you
actually
will
this
not tell
Sunday.
anyone anything about meeting me
Right?
today.
I'm gonna be
My mission today
thoroughly
was top
exhausted
secret.
from
I need to make sure
Saturday
no one
at the
harboring
Comic Con
ulterior motives
because I
learns
think
this
I'm gonna be there
information.
from like 8 in the morning
Okay,
till
okay,
5 at
don't
night.
worry.
I
If
don't
we had
know
any
yet.
ulterior motives, we would've
Yeah.
snuck off
So
and
by the
left you
time I
with the
get back
Ethereals.
from the con, it'll
Way back when we
be
first
7, 8
realized you
o'clock
weren't
at
who you
night.
claimed to be.
Oh, I see.
Um,
Of course, that makes sense. Wait,
And
you knew I wasn't with the
the
company all
second
along?
half is that Meadow wants to do a stream. She wants to do Dead by Daylight on Halloween. So, you know.
I'm sorry, but your acting is really... isn't good.
Honestly, how could your boss or your coworkers let you go alone on a mission like this?
Because this operation was at my personal request. I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched. There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads. I thought maybe we could use Internaut to lure in our culprit with some crime-related info. If the plan worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on. If I was lucky, I might even have gotten a certificate.
I didn't expect someone like you would be so motivated.
That's my boss on the phone. 1 second. Hello? Boss, it's Ollie.
Where are you? Did you post to Internaut pretending to be a company going into a hollow?
It wasn't on purpose. But please don't fire me.
Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great. If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus. Get back to the precinct and get yourself ready for the next operation.
My boss praised me. All these years, my boss has finally praised me! Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus!
Oh, congratulations.
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy. Why the long face?
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things up as soon as we run into any ethereals.
You'll just have to work it out for yourself. Proxy, let's go!
Wait a sec! Miss Nekomata, Proxy, this may be a bit
my
forward,
lord and
but
mercy.
would you please consider becoming case consultants for public security and helping me to complete the mission?
Huh?
You know the truth about my Internaut commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise. And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows, I can tell your abilities are far superior to mine. With your support, all those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer. This time, I really just might get a bonus.
then if we say no, what are you gonna do?
If you really won't say yes, then I can only bid farewell to my Medal of Honor with tears in my eyes. And ask you once again to keep this confidential.
Yeah? That's it?
I thought you were gonna say you'd hold us responsible.
I'd never go back on my word. I swear it on my honor as an officer.
I gotta say, he really is just... Fine, Ollie. I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants, or whatever.
Really?
But on one condition. We charge a high fee. If we help you complete the mission, your entire bonus is ours.
That's fine with me. I'd rather have the prestige over any bonus.
Great. Then let's do it. Alright then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird.
I never thought you'd agree to team up with a public security officer, Nekomata.
So what? I agreed to his request. What's so unbelievable about that? Don't worry, I won't lose us any money. I've heard that they pay out pretty decent bonuses. And if he's so willing to give up the whole thing, then why not? And Dolly might seem unreliable, but there were several times today when he surprised me. Perhaps there's more to this guy than meets the eye? Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him. We can talk about his case then.
It's probably Spectrum.
Yeah. And can he be asked?
No.
Probably not. Unless Underworld really wants to call El Shitty.
No, you won't. Look, babe, don't start. Alright. Okay, I want to check something with my characters before I move on. No, don't worry, Meadow being an ass. As always.
Hey, don't look down on me!
Which? Nothing to fear. The one ready for combat.
I shall follow your orders. I'm at your disposal.
Alright, I'm going straight back in again. Why does it keep going for that one? For Grace's? It knows I haven't even done Necromata's yet. Christ. Neda just being an asshole. Oh, God. Are you guys surprised about what I'm streaming on? Try that again. Is anyone surprised about what I'll be streaming on Friday? Okay, I'll leave the cat alone. You mean Sonic and Shadow? Yep.
I wanted to do it, but it's a few days earlier, but wouldn't be told on.
Nah. Saf wants me to wait until Friday, so we've got it. But Saf wants me to wait until Friday, so I don't give any spoilers.
Sadly, the Switch users have to wait.
These gangsters have been looting lost ether resources
Yeah,
all over
well,
the
it's
hollows
better
for
than
quite some
nothing,
time.
isn't it?
Their methods are cruel, and they've
Yeah, but
amassed
too
a
much stuff,
substantial
too much
fortune.
in the game takes up
No
space.
precinct in any jurisdiction has been able to pin them down because they roam around. So the case remains unsolved.
You know what I mean?
So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, we put out the word on Internet that there's a large commission to recover ether resources. The commission which you and the proxy got involved with last time. Then, we use ether resources from our evidence room as bait and set a trap by placing them in the hollow. Finally, we wait for the gangsters to take the bait and then apprehend them all inside the hollow.
Sounds pretty solid. Then what?
Okay, well, then we officially adopt this as our battle plan.
Oh, well done then. It seems like you have a real talent for organizing plans.
It's just 11th Precinct also wants in. And I've been promoted to head up the joint operation.
Why did you say just? You're starting to make me nervous.
You see, only the 11th Precinct has access to the ether resources and evidence. I'm about to go undercover into the hollow to set up the trap with two strangers from the General Affairs Department who I've never even met before. And my weakness will be exposed the second we run into any ethereals, and they won't exactly help me hide it, and then once my boss hears about it, I'm betting once again I'll...
So what? It's not like I can go meet them in your place. Cry and beg all you want, but I'm not gonna do anything that risky.
Of course. I'd never dream of getting you to do such a thing, Miss Nekomata. As a case consultant, I just need you to take care of any ethereals along the way, so we can safely lay our bait.
Case consultant? Sounds more like a bodyguard.
Oh, not at all. Think of it as being temporary, unofficial personnel for public security. I've already filled in everyone back at the precinct about the case consultant who will be helping out with the operation.
It's really stressful working on an operation alongside this many officers. Kind of regret agreeing to help you.
Oh, please don't say that. This operation really needs you, Miss Nekomata. What if we use remote comms to keep in touch, and you can help me from a little further away? Then you won't have to talk to the other officers.
If that's an option, then I'll consider doing it. By the way, this case consultant thing, is there anything else I need to know about?
As you're effectively temporary unofficial personnel for public security, you'll need to comply with basically the same rules that current officers do. You'll be fine. You just need to memorize this simple 476-page new officer training manual. Is something wrong?
I know what to do, so just leave everything to me. And so that's what happened when I met Ollie just now.
So that 476 pages. Did you memorize everything?
Course not. Who'd want to learn how to be a public security officer by reading all that? All I have to do is work with the officers from public security. It's no big deal. I'll just brush up on a few things beforehand. There's still some time before Ollie's mission, so I'll go study nearby and give you a buzz when it's time to go.
She's gone. She said she was going to study somewhere nearby. How does Nekomata plan to study exactly? Why don't you go find out, Wise? That way, you'll be more confident going into the hollow with her.
Ay. Okay. Joel's playing you off, isn't it? But yeah, as far as I know from what I've seen online for Sonic Generation, for the new Sonic and Shadow generation, is that with Sonic, the cutscenes have changed. Like, literally have changed. They've changed what they say and all that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. As for Shadow, I haven't looked at it, so that's going to be a surprise for later. Oh, God. For some reason, my body's actually starting to ache. Yeah, not as bad, but I can feel it. I can't actually keep my brain going. I actually physically can't. So what I might have to do is just do this and then... yeah. I'm just going to do this story, guys, because I am actually, for some reason, I can't keep my eyes open. So, I'm just going to finish Nekomata's story off. I'll change the title and go from there. do what you can, and we call it early if tired. Yeah, it's fine. Because, like I said, when was it? I said I had gym today, and I've actually gone, and I felt fine after finishing, but it's now starting to gang up on me. When the hell was I gonna have time to do that?
You want to test my...
Which alias should...
Hey, don't look down on... Leaders should be leading the way.
Oh look, we've got a cat and a rat! I'm shit. I am so bad.
Ollie, I'm with the proxy at the coordinates you sent.
That's great! So, once I meet with the officers from the 11th Precinct, you just need to follow us in parallel from a distance. If anything happens, I'll request your immediate support through comms.
Just when the time comes, be quick about it instead of exercising your lung capacity.
I'll try my best to hold it in. After all, the other officers of the 11th Precinct will be with me.
I hear footsteps. Sounds like the other officers have arrived on your end. Good. Let's stay in touch.
Hey, but I haven't seen anyone else here yet.
Master, 2 young humans
did you just
have been
do?
detected near you.
Huh? Hey, Ollie. There are 2 people approaching me over here. What's going on?
No, I haven't.
That's impossible. I know I sent the correct meetup coordinates to the 11th Precinct. I'll pull up the chat history. Oh no! I did send the wrong one! I sent your coordinates instead! What are we gonna do?
I was just about to ask you that!
Get out of there before they see you! They won't be able to keep up with you!
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I have to run? Besides, what happens to the operation if I leave?
The operation. I'll just go back and confess to my boss about my ethereal phobia. It's fine. At the very worst, they'll just take command of the operation from me. In any case, I'll take full responsibility. I would never create difficulties for you.
Ollie, it's great to hear that you're loyal. But I'd rather you don't screw everything up before we even start.
Quit complaining, Wise. If we don't make a plan soon, we're gonna be out of time.
Don't worry, Proxy. I'll handle this. Looks like I'll have to show off my skills from my old profession. Consider this a free lesson, Ollie. Watch and learn.
The rendezvous point should be close by.
Is that a girl over there? Did we get something wrong?
Hey, are you 2 from the next precinct over? You're in the right place. Codename Operation Watch and Wait. I'm Ollie from Team 4 Criminal Investigations at the 12th Precinct, and I'm in charge of today's operation.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Delaney from General Affairs at the 11th Precinct. And this is Cousins. We humbly apologize if we caused any offense just now. We'll cooperate in full and carry out all orders to finish the mission.
You don't have to be so formal. We've never met, and it's an undercover sting. So it's completely normal to be guarded about anyone nearby the meeting point. And without 11th Precinct support, we could never carry out this operation. So I should be thanking you.
I didn't think you'd be so young, Officer Ollie, or so easygoing. When I heard the name Ollie, I imagined an old guy in a stained tan suit with heavy bags under his eyes.
Oof!
Oh, they're talking about me.
This guy has a very specific imagination.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Huggins is just like that. And what were you just saying about being specific?
Oh, what I mean is, everyone's here now, so let's hurry up and be specific in our mission.
Roger. We've already marked out several alternative coordinates, so
Please come with us.
Yeah, better than him.
We fooled them. We actually fooled them!
Don't relax just yet, Ollie. That was just the beginning. They're gonna have more questions along the way. The real test is only just getting started. Anyway, find somewhere safe nearby to hide and keep an eye on things. If I need info from you, be ready to tell me quickly. Understand?
Right. Understood.
Officer, we've already marked 3 deployment points. This is the first location.
Okay, so you're
This is the second. And this is the final one.
Very well. We'll go investigate as per usual. Hollows are unpredictable. Stay close to me. Watch your step. Avoid the ethereals.
Hey? Again? Okay.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Wait. I hear something strange.
How come there are so many ethereals here?
That is a very good question. Because what's worse is when the camera goes by, Nekomata just looks at the camera.
Yep. Yeah.
Funny story about today, right? So me and my sister are sitting on one of the apparatus, right? And this elderly lady has come past, and I'm straight on the treadmill. Right? I think the guy's not. My sister goes to me, like, hanging over there.
Lucky you! You're next!
They went, she comes in, does the treadmill for half an hour, 15 minutes, and then she's done. But it's the way she walks. It looks like she's walking at the pace of 9 speed of 9. She's walking, she's not running, full on walking. And now the woman's got a nickname. Do you know what her nickname is? Because she looks like, because she walks apparently like today, like a gangster.
Got your back.
It was funny. How do you do this?
Hurts, don't it?
We did all that. Then we've gone and done the zone bar. By the time we had died, we finished and sorted out the door.
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
Have a taste!
It was so unreal.
No problem.
Now, you're the prey. No escape.
Watch your back!
Careful. I bite.
No escape! Be down! I'm up!
sure took them all out quickly, Ollie. I barely had a chance to react.
Yeah, no wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last month. Turns out it's all because of you.
Come on, you're all exaggerating. We're only up on you by 0.2 points. Non-combat scores are really only for internal use anyway. They're worth nada in the real world. Your precinct's high rate of closing cases? Now that's the real achievement.
Yeah? Didn't I hear you all cracked a whopper of a case a little while back, though?
You're probably thinking of those inter-district raids carried out by the 14th precinct, right? Ah, we can't take any credit for that.
Ah, I see. That's a real shame.
Right? If we don't catch these
I bet
gangsters
the proxy's
in their
listening.
interludes,
My character
know
will
what
be
I'm gonna
listening
write
and
in my
going,
annual
what
report
the
this year."
frick are you? How the hell did you do this?
Even an elite officer like yourself has to worry about writing reports. I feel like you're one of us now.
It's much harder being a
You're not
desk
the
jock
only one I want.
than catching criminals in the hollows. But the word limit for reports this year has been reduced, thanks to all the spam your precinct put out last time.
That was actually Huggins over here. In his report, he wrote out 20 times. Being a public security officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core meaning in life.
Delaney, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that. Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
But that's what I really thought.
Okay.
You
Hold up,
two
washing
are
up.
sure
Actually, I can't do
interesting.
anything till I've done the washing up. I've got not many bowls left.
I never expected Miss Nekomata to know so much about our inner precinct gossip. It's like I didn't even need to come along at all.
Isn't that a good thing? Why you getting all self-pitying?
Huh? Officer Ollie, what's that about pity?
I meant, there's nowhere good to place those ether resources here. And that's a real pity.
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next option then. We probably shouldn't deploy here. It's too dangerous.
Next, let's go over there.
The space here seems pretty unstable. We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Master, a hollow shift has just occurred. You are now in an area affected by spatial distortion.
Great. A hollow shift wasn't part of our plan.
Master, we found...
Don't panic, that's normal. I've dealt with it.
I have discovered a note. The note reads, Red, is it?
I already knew that. Yo!
It's the exit.
Of course I'm gonna want to use it. I don't eat cold custard.
People eat cold custard. I'm just double checking. I'm sorry.
Now, you're the prey.
what I might have to do, guys, is... Yeah, come on. It'll give me enough, one, two, and three, yeah? I think what I might do, afterwards with the other agent missions, yeah. I know I can work bloody nightmare, but I'm not really that much of a choice.
I'll make it painless.
Again, here's the main problem I'm going to be having with Zenless now. Is that where I've pulled up the story and, you know, we've done everything we can until the next storyline comes out, which is probably, I don't know, it could be another month, it could be 2, I don't know. Because I mean, like, Genshin, they've only just come out with the next story and and I haven't even done that, so that's a guilty.
Honkai's recently had a new update where it has a new story, I don't know.
Well, it's got a new character, but the point is though, I can't get through the second boss of the boss. So I've probably got a story coming out the wazoo.
I thought one of the first 2 locations would surely be suitable. Lucky we didn't spend too much time on them.
It's so nice to have such an elite on the team. Officer Ollie, you've achieved incredible success at such a young age. Could you tell us which school you graduated
there's
from?
Honkai Impact. I haven't played
Which
that.
school?
Oh, right. This is me. Argyle's campus.
Yeah, it was Argyle's campus.
Hey, isn't that the school where tuition is free?
Huggins, watch your mouth!
Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean anything bad about your old school.
So...
It's just, you're so skilled, we thought you must be from an elite academy.
Yeah.
So, which year did you graduate?
Oh, that's me again. Class of 45.
Class of 45.
Huh? 45? Wasn't that years ago? The graduates from that class must be nearly 40 now, right?
Yeah. But, ma'am, you don't even look 30, let alone 40.
Yeah.
I'm someone who plays 2 out of the 6.
Ollie, now's not the time to go blank. Hurry up and think of something.
Hang on. Officer Ollie, could it be that your real identity is, in fact...
My real identity?
A child prodigy who skipped grades to get into the academy super early for her age?
Huh? You got me!
But yeah, so what I'll do is...
I was actually
I'll
an orphan
record
who was taken
the
in. My foster mom was always
art,
so kind
so
to me.
basically, you know,
But she
like
made some
Nekomata,
bad investments.
Grace.
So our finances were never good.
Ah, I see.
So once we've
So
done,
you're the oldest.
I've
in
done
a family
that.
with lots of foster
Zenless
siblings.
might be on the
You
shelf,
lived in a
but I
tiny
will
house
keep
at the
up
mercy
to
of the
date with
elements.
everything that's going
Your whole
on.
family squeezed into but a single
If
bed.
there's like a big
As
event
the oldest
going
kid,
on,
you
or a
secretly eat
big
moldy crusts while carving off the
something I
good
can
bits
show
of
off, I'll do
bread
it.
to share with a smile for your
But
younger
we'll go
siblings.
from there.
Wow.
That's what I'm gonna have to do
Sounds
from
like
now
an
on,
old
alright?
soap opera.
That's why. To keep costs down at home, you chose to enroll at the Argyle's campus, which has lower age limits and free tuition.
Actually, you pretty much
Yeah, I
nailed
already
it.
knew that.
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too.
Why'd you decide to become a public security officer?
Well, before I went into foster care, I wasn't a good kid. This one time, I overestimated my abilities against a really bad person, and nearly ended up losing my life for nothing. But even with all that, someone still stood up for me. Protected me. and accepted me. It might have been unintentional, but for me it was like coming home to a dream home. So if I could, I also wanted to protect something with my own hands. To pay it forward.
You nearly put it in a
I
ponytail.
understand. You chose to become a public security officer to protect others. No wonder you're in charge of this operation at such a young age. Your morals are beyond reproach. I only became an officer to show off to the ladies. I'm just a piece of dirt compared to you.
After hearing about your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own. I only took this job for its pension perks.
Don't be like that. I think it's good to have dreams based in reality. Besides, our reasoning for joining the force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city, day in, day out?
Wow, Officer Ollie, you're so kind. As a fellow public security officer, I'm filled with pride. I'll have to redouble my efforts to be deserving of such words.
Sorry, ma'am. Huggins gets emotional easily. Don't mind him. Let's push on and check out the next location.
This area is prone to spatial displacement. Not a good spot. Let's head to another deployment point.
Master, I haven't detected any anomalies here.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
Great work. So it's done. I didn't think talking with those two would be so tiring.
Really? You obviously had no issues with it, Miss Nekomata. And what's more, the thing you said just now about using your hands to protect something, it was just like the real thing. If I didn't know you were just pretending to be me, I might have been moved to tears just like Huggins.
Wanna know why your acting skills were so bad before, Ollie?
Why?
It's because the key to a good disguise is to never completely make everything a lie. You need real experience, or else they'll see through you. Your words will lack conviction. You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real-life experience works best, balancing truth and fiction.
So that's it. No wonder your story was so touching. It's because it's a true story.
Hey, don't just assume other people's experiences. I said add a hint. Anyway, if you hadn't messed up giving up the info, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble.
I'm so sorry, truly. Hang on, I think I hear something nearby.
Huh? Ollie, do you got me? What's going on?
Warning. Large numbers of ethereals are converging near the client's location.
Oh no.
Hypothesis. This area experiences spatial anomalies that teleport in ethereals from other locations.
What? Now of all times? I'll come up with something. As long as he can off them all for a few minutes.
What do you mean by come up with something? Officer Ollie, you've seemed a little absent-minded right from the get-go.
That's... You're right. I've actually had something on my mind. The key to this whole What You Made operation revolves around whether or not these gangsters actually take the ether bait we've laid out for them. That's why I think before we withdraw, we should check nearby for signs of anyone suspicious. To guarantee that nobody notices anything about today's operation. Gangsters can be tricky after all.
Ah, I see. Drawing on such rich experience? No wonder you're leading the operation.
It's just... You've helped me out so much today running around these hollows. And now, I'm asking you to go the extra mile. It feels bad.
No, really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe operations is what public security officers do.
It sure is. I have the greatest respect for you, Officer Ollie, so just give us the order.
Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna split into 2 groups and search for signs of anything suspicious nearby. If we find anything, radio the other team.
Yes, ma'am. So we'll go that way.
I'm with you.
Proxy, we have to go rescue Ollie. These are definitely Ollie's footprints.
Yeah, well. Nekomata's probably good at acting. She's probably done acting classes somehow.
There's so many ethereals teleporting here. This doesn't look great. I hope he can hang in there. Do you really think some wimpy ethereals can stop me?
Get lost!
The whiskers are tingling. Ollie must be close. These ethereals are never ending.
Ooh, spider cat!
The final act begins now.
Ollie's up ahead.
There we go.
Ollie! Hey, Ollie! You can stop shaking now. Everything's fine.
Ah, Miss Nekomata! Proxy, you made it. Oh no. If you're here, does that mean the entire operation has failed all because of me?
It hasn't failed. I managed to think up a way to send those two off. I'm completely exhausted. You know, you better take responsibility for turning a simple operation into such a mess. If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never let you off the hook. You got that? Ollie? Ollie, answer me!
Looks like Ollie's still in a state of shock.
No, I'm feeling okay now.
Yeah.
I just can't stop thinking about something. Has teaming up with you all, or rather my idea of receiving a commendation, been unrealistic from the
for
start?
that, Mono.
Watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. You can easily deal with anything that gets thrown at you, but I've only caused you trouble. I got the meeting place wrong, I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie! That's enough grumbling for now, okay? Nobody can easily handle every single thing that gets thrown at them. Didn't I tell you before? I almost ended up losing my life for nothing thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that. So there's actually lots of things I can't do. There are traces of ethereals all around you, Ollie. You must have wiped them out in a panic, right?
Really? I didn't even notice.
Ollie, you were the one who came up with using Internet against these gangsters. You were the one leading this operation, and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now. Who kept yourself alive until we got here. Don't you get it? You're nowhere near as bad as you think. Stop being so hard on yourself, and turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
Anyway.
Huh? It's a message from those other officers.
Someone's gonna.
Yes, this is Ollie. What's going on?
Ma'am, your
intuition and foresight are truly remarkable.
Huh?
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure around the setup point, so we apprehended him immediately. This kid was dressed up like a gangster. He might have something to do with the gang we're looking for.
Where are you right now? We'll head to you immediately, and we can go to the 12th precinct together.
What? Go into the precinct together? Delaney? Huggins? Wait a sec. I'm really far away from you right now. Why don't you take him back to the 11th precinct?
That, it wouldn't be proper.
It's totally fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so the credit's all yours. You should take him back to the 11th precinct for interrogation. Go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another assignment. I'll be watching closely as to how your interrogation goes. Good luck!
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Great work.
That's weird. I only mentioned it offhand. I never thought they'd actually catch a criminal. If you go back with them to their precinct, Ollie, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give them credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, you got it.
So if you guys are okay with the idea I've come up with, let me know, alright?
Roxy, Ollie's already headed off. Let's call it a day as well. I'm so tired. Forgive me for not taking Eos back.
I never expected you to be such a great teacher.
Hey, come on. What are you saying? Even my ears are blushing. I mean, we've put in a lot of work today. If we leave them now, we'd be throwing away our investment. How can I put this? Whenever I used to see a public security officer, I would just avoid them. But after working with these two, I realized they're just a bunch of average Joes.
So basically, because these stories are so long, what I'm going to do is record them, record me playing the stories.
Let's get some rest for now.
Start to finish, because you've got Grace, you've got Lycon, Rena, Kaleda, you know, so I'm going to record them and then put them up as they are. Sounds good to me, since they feel like they take half. Yeah, because the other thing is, again, with Zenless, is because I've caught up to this with the story, so I'm up to snuff. And unless there's a big event going on, I've not got much going on.
And because he's already started this one.
Yeah, since I've started this one, I'll finish it. But next time I'll definitely just record them all. So I'll have to. So Zenless will technically be on the shelf, streaming based, until something new comes out. But we'll see. Yeah, pretty much.
Miss Nekomata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation. That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after. He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in
so
our bait.
until like they add more to the story, but what I'm still going to do is jump on it
Why
every
do you
day,
ask?
do the
Is that
online
important?
logins, yada yada. You get the idea. Just gonna
If he
keep it
keeps
all up to
silent,
date.
then there's
And
definitely a
record
connection.
stuff
But
like
if he
small
gets suddenly
events and all
angry,
that.
then perhaps you misread the situation.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps
Oh
you're
my
completely
God.
right. If he keeps saying, I can't say, it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk. A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
You're so knowledgeable! But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the interrogation. And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now. That's everything that happened. According to that gang member, the gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
You don't seem convinced, Nekomata. Is everything okay?
If the gangster's confession was true, then everything should be fine. But, and maybe it's because I grew up in a street gang myself, something tells me we should find out more about that guy first. Since the precinct has already drawn up a plan to capture them, though, neither we nor Ollie have a choice in the matter. I've already talked to him. This time, we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret.
Okay.
You want to test my hand? What? Hey, don't look down on me.
Head ready for
Wanna be my research subject?
No, I will not be your research subject.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are all in position. Operation Watch and Wait is ready to go. Over.
Roger that. All right, Alberto. You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage. Give your boss a call.
Yes, sir. Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
Alberto, glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so long.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. But it's all sorted now.
You better not mess this up. I've got the location that you sent over. Is it the right place?
Don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel last time.
All right. We're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicles. Out.
I did everything you said, sir.
Okay. Next, you'll take us to the ones responsible for selling the stolen goods.
Proxy, Ollie's group is about to get moving. We should get going too.
Let's do this.
Master, please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination. I have updated your please make sure that the path you take with Ollie is unobstructed. Detected an electrical switch that controls the door. I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is useful after all. Ethereals! We can close the door with that button over there so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Miss Nekomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
Hurts, don't it?
These never settles, do ya?
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away. How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but I'm not sure. Seems like we're good to go.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company. Get yourself wide open!
Blow up in your face.
I'll make it painless. The final act begins now. Watch your blind spots.
I know I'm probably gonna get yelled at about this, but
Weird.
no, because
Why are there bandits here?
guys, save my fucking hearing.
What happened? Where did they go?
Just to be that to walk 1,000 miles that fall out from your door. Da-da-da-da!
Ow! Meadow!
Yeah, that's for the headset users.
The hollow is shifting. The gang set us up. We fell into their trap.
What? What's going on? I thought there were only supposed to be a few of them covering the city. What are all these guys doing here?
Alright, stop it.
This isn't good. We're outgunned.
Everyone, just calm down and get ready to.
Meadow, please stop.
Make a break for it.
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading them.
So,
Can I just borrow your phone?
this is what you had planned all along.
Of course it's a trap. Never thought the hunter would become the hunted, did you?
You, don't tell me you.
We're a gang making a living stealing ether resources.
Oh, God.
We always know where the grass is greener.
Keep singing.
Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it. If you ask me, your mistake was being
Meadow
way
is
too
singing
eager to
badly,
get what you
or
want.
Saf's cat Daisy is
And
meowing
just
for
trusting the
attention.
word of a gangster. Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security. Right?
What are you gonna do?
Already shaking with fear. Now, how did a coward like you end up making captain?
All right, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the resource site.
What? No way. I won't.
No. Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? Help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live. Isn't that a good deal? Or would you rather wait here with these officers, waiting to be fed to the ethereals?
Ethereals! No, don't! You can't feed me to an ethereal!
No, that's not a break.
Hey, boss! I think ethereals really freaked this guy out. Captain, call up your guys right now. The boss's patience is running out.
No, I can't do that.
Huh?
I don't want to be eaten by an ethereal, but I don't want to lose my job either. If I help you contact the main force, I'll be fired, and my life will be completely ruined!
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here and now.
No, that's not what I meant either! What?
Right, guys, I'm gonna say this now.
What I'm saying
Okay.
is, I know
Yeah,
another way to
I
get
don't
the
know what's
etheric
going on,
resources
but it
without
seems to
having
be
to
falling
involve the
apart
other
on deaf ears.
Huh.
If you guys have a
That
certain
fact.
thing you want to see me do
Sure
more
you're
of,
not
you need
just
to let me know.
Making stuff
Okay?
up.
Of course
So,
not. Please.
in the comments,
Please
you've got to let
trust
me
me.
know what you want to see.
I'm an orphan.
Alright?
And was adopted as a kid.
That's all I can
brought
say.
up a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me, and I suffered so much over the years. I thought becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines. I'm not that young anymore. And this operation might be the last chance I ever get.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
But seeing as it's doomed anyway, I should really think about myself first and foremost.
Once the bigger
As long
odds
as
are
the
like
department
we know
doesn't know I'm
Discord.
responsible, the blame won't fall on me, even if the ether resources are lost.
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live. Alright then. Lead the way.
Damn it! I knew something smelled fishy! It was all a setup! The gangsters tricked Ollie!
Well, it's already happened. So all we can do now is adapt and respond. But what do you two think about what Ollie just said?
I think Ollie must have something planned.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just leave it.
Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified.
Just leave
But he
it.
still didn't reveal he was actually a public security officer.
Meadow,
She
I've not
said,
seen the. I don't
"Maybe
need you
unreliable,
destroying my
but he's
eardrums.
got more backbone than I thought." And did his speech to the gangster boss sound familiar to you too?
He's a bright guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow him and see what he's up to.
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Where's Ollie taking the gang members? Roxy, let's catch up!
Now, you're the prey.
Just give me that look on. Seriously?
Sure, let's make this quick. Hurts, don't it?
Oh my days.
What?
You know how I did say it?
Watch it.
Oh, what now?
Get yourself wide open!
You can't have it. We haven't got the room. No, but look at all my fingers over here.
I need to figure out how to get the other pieces.
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
Huh?
Need about £100 for all of them.
You might get lucky and I might be generous and I might see if there is somewhere in the, you know.
Okay, we're here.
Bring this one over.
We've arrived at our destination.
Hey, what is this place? This seems pretty far from where you stash your etheric resources.
Please, just hear me out for a moment. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird spatial displacement phenomenon nearby, happening intermittently.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and a spatial displacement will bring etheric resources to us from who knows where?
Yes, just a little bit longer, and a miracle is going to happen.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you getting all sweaty?
That's why.
What's that sound?
Boss, this isn't good. Ethereals! There's so many. Where'd they all come from?
I can't take it anymore! Ethereals!
took those gangsters to where he got attacked last time.
Looks like he wants the ethereals to weaken the gangsters, to create an opportunity for us.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, let's get after him. The gang members won't let him go. Let's hurry up.
On your head.
We finally wiped out all the ethereals, boss.
Where'd that sneaky little cop get to, Alberto? How dare he try this kind of stunt on me? I'm gonna skin him alive.
He's over here. We've got him. Come here.
I took you for a jittery coward before. I didn't think you had the guts. You led us to that horde of ethereals hoping they'd take us out. Bet you never thought a bunch of gangsters like us could take them all out, huh?
No. I actually thought of that, but I knew this would be enough.
What do you mean? Make some sense.
What he means is, now I can take you out all by myself.
Cool.
Huh? You guys want to join me too? Don't blame me if you get hurt. He's heading that way. Run him down. That all you got? Let's get him!
Let's make this quick.
Finally stopped? I'll try my claws.
Yep.
No problem.
Sorry.
Burn it all!
Who's the hunter and who's the prey? Now, you're the prey. I'll make it painless. Careful. I bite.
Now I gotcha!
There we go.
How much longer are you gonna bug me?
That's why you all surrendered, of course.
Dream on!
He's just one girl. Take her out.
Watch out! Get him! She's just some lousy cat.
Right, Gucci's.
Would you care to say that one more time?
You stupid cat!
Told you I could take all you out just by myself.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, you really came.
Ollie, you're looking kind of shaky. Did you get hurt?
Don't worry, our uniforms are pretty tough. It's just, I saw so many ethereals all at once. It got me a bit flustered.
Those gangsters almost tore you to pieces, but you're still fixated on the ethereals? You really are something. But anyway, you did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
That's right. If you hadn't thought so quickly to use the ethereals to weaken them, Nekomata might not have been enough to take them out.
Well, now that I think about it, that really was kind of unbelievable, wasn't it? My mind just about went blank once I realized we'd been double-crossed. And I don't know why, but I suddenly thought of what Miss Nekomata said before. Turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
So, you figured out the way I do things, and tricked those gangsters the same way I would've? Great work! And thanks to your quick thinking, your lies went a whole lot more smoothly this time.
It's because what I said wasn't all lies.
Yeah?
Well, didn't you tell me that it's best to mix in some of your own personal experience if you want to get someone to believe your lies? Well, I really am an orphan. I was the oldest kid at the orphanage, and I really did have to more or less raise a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me. The reason I chose Argyle's was because of the free tuition, due to family finances.
If your finances were so bad, why didn't you go to a company-affiliated school? I have heard lots of company-run schools offer scholarships. And with your ether aptitude, you probably would have gotten some more lucrative job offers once you graduated.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt or the distressing memories of their early years, and they happen to find themselves on a path irreversibly in pursuit of money and survival. Of course, I don't mean to say anything bad about people like that. After all, it is what it is. But as an older brother, I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public security officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all become amazing people. But I'm no role model. I've done nothing really after all these years. I mean, I've never even been awarded so much as a simple commendation before.
No wonder you were so intent on getting some recognition before. It was all because of this. But I think your wish just might have come true.
Huh?
Good role models aren't defined by the accommodations they're awarded, but by the actions they take. You showed ingenuity and bravery during the mission. You not only saved public security from losing those ether resources, but you also arrested all those criminals. Are those not the actions of a good role model?
Really? I did all that?
Sure did. So keep your head up high. Your brothers and sisters, they're all gonna be proud of you too. Anyway, everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you public security officers to handle.
A happy and successful end to our cooperation.
I don't know if I'll get a bonus this time, but I'll pay both your fees as soon as I get back to the precinct.
I'm sure you'll get your bonus. But as for my cut, I don't want it.
Huh? Miss Nekomata, what are you talking about?
I said you don't have to pay me! Just pay the proxy! Take your bonus and buy those kids something nice. Kids who grew up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. This is it's just what I found in my personal experience.
In that case, let's split the remainder. But Ollie, we have a condition. Remember what you said today, and keep being a good role model for those kids.
Yeah! And if I ever catch even a sniff that you've gone crooked, then you can bet I'll be the first one after you.
Thanks so much! I promise, I'll definitely keep up my end of the deal too.
We are done! We are not done.
Taxi! It's me!
Tell me you've come here for something besides another strange commission.
No way. I just came by today to bring you some fresh fish.
Wow, the fresh smell of a new scheme.
Don't be so suspicious, you two. They're from Ollie.
Ollie sent this? Isn't he a public security officer? Where'd he get so much fish?
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went back to the orphanage last weekend. He went ahead and told them all the presents were for me, so all the kids went out fishing with him to say thanks.
Wow, isn't that fantastic? Fish is your favorite.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us sirens. Sometimes we want a little variety. Something nicer. Like steak or crab legs. Anyway, I've got way too much now, so I want to share some with you. Take half of it. I insist. Amber, what are you doing here?
I'm just returning a tape. Ah, proxies. That's a lot of fish.
One of Nekomata's friends gave them to her.
Hey, Amby, what do you mean by, huh, exactly?
Nothing. It's just a little surprising you have friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us cunning hares.
Well, of course I do, because I'm actually super popular. Definitely. Enough to call me a role model for the cunning hares.
Yeah, the very role model of a cunning hare.
Huh? You just agree. Just like that?
So?
It's nothing. Ugh, why do I feel like all this was a waste of time?
I'm going back to the cunning hares now, Nekomata. You coming? Want me to carry some fish?
Okay. We'll be going then, Phaethon. See ya!
Well, all things considered, the commission ended pretty well. How about fish for dinner tonight, Wise?
Who's cooking? Right, I'm gonna do something. I've got to flip screens for a sec. In a minute. Alright, let's just get this over it. We'll see. Okay, so Necromata is now done, so that's sorted. Yeah, I'm going to. But I've got to do something first. So, hang on a minute. Right, I'm going to flip you guys over to here for a minute. Just while I do something, okay?
Where's the...
Where do you think?
Just...
No, I've taken it from somewhere. Okay. There we go. So that allows me to claim all of this. Shut it.
would have done it 4 string, but you know.
Yeah?
Yeah. Grab one you haven't got yet.
Oh, fair enough. That's a lot, boy. Holy Jesus, man, that many. Oh, it's teasing, isn't it?
What about the bamboo bushes?
I only got 5. Alright, so we're going to do this one single one here. Are you going to give me big money or are you going to screw me? You screw me! Ugh. Alright, do the 5 bangos. Okay. I think I can. Funny enough.
One more of the bamboo ones. Right.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to get... No.
Yes.
No, it's 70, mate. It's 70.
Actually, you do have enough time to get 70 points. But, not tonight. Just do
it.
Do the 10.
Right, let's see what we can get. Come on, game. Be generous! Do not screw with me, please! That's not enough.
Hey, don't look down on me.
Nothing to fear.
Is it work? To what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, she's losing a jacket!
Go to the bamboos. Just go to the bamboos.
Good day, Proxy.
Yeah.
What are you trying to pull, Meadow? He's only gonna give me bang boo bits.
Oh, you're up early. Want to try my special bang boo combo?
Press X.
No, it's ancient.
Have a good one.
No,
Please,
you can't get gems
come
that way,
again.
you absolute spanner head.
Oh.
Let's see if I can find a nice, quick way to get some gems, and then I will call it a night. Oh, hang on. Oh, I just had an idea. Hang on. Yeah, Nicole's nearly done. Ah, you frick!
Just bear with, guys. Sorry. I don't see the point.
Took it a bloody while.
What?
Hey, pal. Right, so I can get 30 just doing that. Alright. If Anby's around somewhere, that's another 30. So the looks of it, she is not. Ah, flipping bum tickle. Checking now.
I don't know how much you've done.
About the same as you.
Oh, fudge! Try that one.
You're only going to get 10 from it. So it'll be 10, 20, 30. That's if I survive.
Yeah, that's not the point doing it off stream. Leave it. Just try to get her off stream.
Oh,
Go.
we got time. Just watch this. So first, let's deal with Nicole.
Nicole, you Jane.
I know what I'm doing. There we go. So I'll do this, do Jane, and then flip it round, bada bing, bada smack.
Lava cappuccino. Your coffee choices.
Oh, what the hell are you on about?
You basically just picked a flat white in the game.
I need to save your skin?
Perfect timing! Quick, you can vouch for me, right? The cutting hairs are an honest, above-the-board business. We always pay our debts.
I can testify that Nicole is trustworthy.
Right.
See? This person knows what I'm about.
Hello.
I'll be able to pay you back
How are you?
real soon.
Thank you for joining.
What, you gonna vouch for Nicole? How do you two know each other? You're not partners in crime, are ya?
Oh, I'm a proxy, you twit.
How dare you? Our partnership is absolutely ethically spotless. That's all there is to it.
That sounds even more suspicious. Neither of you are going anywhere. If you can't pay me back the 200,000 Dennies today, I'll chop off one of your hands. Both of ya. I'm generous, though, so I'll still leave you one hand each to hold hands.
That you sound like Donald Duck's stupid cousin.
What can I say? We really don't have that kind of relationship.
Finally found you, Nicole of the Cunning Hairs. You almost had us.
That etheric matter you used to cover your debt was only worth 300,000 Dennies. But you owe us 500,000.
Okay, take it easy. My clueless subordinates must have made a mistake. We just got in a batch of super high-grade etheric matter, but my crew must have just grabbed any old one off the shelf without checking the price. If you wait a sec, I'll ask them to send the remaining 9 pieces over to you right now.
Okay, I believe you. Hang on. Something's fishy.
I'm new player.
Are you serious? With everything you've tried to pull, we aren't accepting any collateral from you. It's cash
Let's
only
put it this
from
way.
now on.
In terms of teams you could put with Grace, because Grace is an electric type, each area literally has a different kind of attribute that they need to do better. But if you wanted to put a group together that worked together, it'd be like Kaleda and Anton or Ben. So it'd be anyone from the same group.
This doesn't look like the cheap stuff.
Well, if that's the case, I guess we'll just have to take this. 200,000 Denny's base plus 100,000 interest. Carry the 4 plus 9 divided by 6. That's exactly 300,000, right?
100,000 interest? That's even worse than what I did. I've got contacts over at PubSec. They won't let you off the hook.
All right, fine. I'll give you back 30,000. That's only 70,000 interest. I guess that makes me the kindest creditor in all of New Eridu, right?
Hang on. let's talk this out. Don't go yet. I'm begging you.
You okay, Nicole? Money isn't everything, you know.
Because I'll show you who I've got in a sec. I'll literally just show you who I've
You're
got.
10,000 Denny's as usual. Great work.
No problem. Come find me whenever you need a hand.
Is this second group of debt collectors just actors you hired?
Don't say that. People will get the wrong idea. Kids on the street aren't supposed to have friends.
But if I'm not mistaken, that piece of etheric material just then was the real deal.
Sharp eyes. Could you tell just by looking? Or are you guessing? That piece was really worth over 300,000. Street kid rule number 3. To catch a big fish, you gotta cast a long line. That piece was just the bait. The main score is the other 9 pieces. They get greedy and think we're too dumb to figure out the true value, and undoubtedly try to buy up the rest real fast. Those are the cheap ones, of course. After the deal is done, if the other side wants to make trouble, public security will deal with them.
Very clever. But what if they don't take the bait?
Ha! That guy's always been greedy. There's no way he wouldn't gamble on the score being worth the risk. But there's always the chance that someone doesn't take the bait when doing business. And in that case, we'll claw back what's ours with our awe-inspiring might. The Cunning Hares are specialists in this business.
That's our Nicole. Thinking about it, it's something only you could do.
You know me too well. Oh yeah, and thanks for your help just now. Looks like we make a pretty good team. Don't worry, I'm nothing if not loyal to my friends. If I hit the jackpot this time, dinner's on me.
Okay, that's Nicole. Oh, well done. You get achievements for doing these as well. Woo! Nah. I'm gonna do this for now. But yeah, I'll quickly show you my agents at the minute.
Hey, don't
so
look
you can get
down
an
on
idea.
me.
So, as you can see, I've got Kaleda, Rena,
Officer 148, Juyen, ready.
Julian, thank you, Jane,
I only handle
sorry,
maids
Andy,
stand by.
Lycon, Nicole, Billy, Corin,
Proxy.
you know, all that. So, if you wanted the best group to work as a team, it would literally be like, for example, with Lycon, Rena, and Corin. The 3 of them are from the same group, so they would be better together, because you also have the 3 different attributes of ice, electric, and physical. That's how you got to see it. It's going to come down to what you want to bring to each team. By the way, I have Anton, 3. Is that good to book? Right, one sec. So you have Anton, and you have him at... Right. So let's put it this way. It does it 6 times. So what it technically does, if it lets me look, yeah, each time you get it, it upgrades a certain part of their build. So getting all 6 is more preferable because it will give you everything. Okay, but again, with the summonings, it's a 50-50 split. It's maybe 25 to 75% possibly getting it. The main thing you need to work on, and this is what I think some players do have issues with, I don't know, I've not done it because I'm a twat, but this is what I've got his skill set as. So I need to work on getting these. Right? The more you do all this, the better. That's one thing. Okay? So, if you have to, before going into the story, and you need to boost stuff, you've got to do it this way. You've got to boost up the skills and stats first. The other thing that I had a problem with until recently is the W drives. courtesy of my friend Underworld, he gave me information on what engine goes to what character. That was the one part. The rest is just getting discs that are the best match. That's what you got to look out for. Because here's another thing they've come up with, and luckily they've done this. So if I hit L3, yeah. So you see, it comes. They've now done the recommendations. So saying you should get like 4 electric and 2 physical, and 2. I think those ones are physical. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, so critical rate. So that's how you've got to do it. It comes down to what you have at what time. It's a pain, but you can only do what's necessarily there. That's all I can say on it. But if you've got Anton at the... So basically you've had 3 summonings from that. I would say you are halfway there. The other thing is just going to be matching everything to use as and when. That's how you got to see it.
It's our turn, bro.
Right, so how much do I get for Nicole's thing? 5. You sod. Yeah, just do A and B and I'm done. But let's go help see Jane first.
Hey, manager. Have you watched this one yet? Just wondering. I'm not looking for spoilers or anything. Suspense movies are always best on the first watch, you know?
Absolutely. There are scenes that just lose their edge if you know about them beforehand. My bad. Forget I said anything.
So you've seen it already. I was just thinking, if you hadn't watched it, I'd invite you to watch it with me. But if you have, well... Well, I guess I'll have to pretend I'm scared to watch it by myself and beg you to sit through it with me again.
Yes!
What do you think, manager? Got time to watch it again with me?
I was too busy being scared the first time to catch all the details. A second viewing should help me pick up what I missed.
Those chainsaw and drill sounds were just too real.
You looked so chill during the movie. I thought you weren't scared at all.
It's because the door here seems pretty sturdy. I don't have to worry about some chainsaw-wielding freak busting in. Plus, you're sitting closer to the door.
Yes!
I'm suddenly getting the heebie-jeebies.
I'm just messing with you. I was pretty relaxed the whole time. Probably because there's a scent around here that I absolutely love, which makes it easy to stay calm, no matter what we're watching. I had a great time today, but it's getting late. I should head back soon.
Steady there, Jane.
Down go.
Yeah, boonch, get down. Alright. So then I do this, and we'll just sort out Ambi. That makes it 10, and then we're done. So where is she? Oh, she's in the shop. Banging.
You're the store manager, right? You're just in time. Please help me work this out. That girl in green, the one wearing headphones and talking to people, is totally stalking me.
I already have the first team. Jane, Seth, and Nicole. But the second team, I'm so confused. Yeah, the game does try and throw you some curveballs.
She isn't
But as long
stalking
as
you.
you like,
If
look
Andy was actually
at
following you, You'd have no idea.
attributes and what
I'm not
may
stalking
be
anyone.
better to using for
I
a
just
time.
realized we both have the same taste in movies.
Right?
Not
That
just
helps you out
talking
a lot
about
more.
my taste. I'm talking about my life. I can't seem to get that through to you.
Do you ever dream about who you're gonna be?
Aren't I going to be me?
Life isn't like in the movies. Life is much harder.
Where have I heard that before?
Sounds like you've seen these movies too.
All right, I have to admit, we do have similar tastes. I didn't expect you to have such a good eye.
Then take out the videotape you put in your bag and give it back.
When did you...
From the moment you stole the tape I wanted to watch.
No wonder she was browsing for so long. She was trying to steal a tape.
I wasn't stealing. That's slander. I was gonna return the tape once I was done watching it.
Taking something without telling people is stealing. How many movies have you watched? You should know that.
I could never steal. It's just I don't get paid for my part-time job until next month, and in the heat of the moment, I just...
Stealing is stealing. Put the videotape back on the shelf.
Whatever. You can just turn me over to public security. What's the worst that could happen? I'll just get expelled from school, Mom and Dad will kick me out, and I'll end up living on the streets.
Don't be such a drama queen.
If I could, can I ask something of you? If possible, could you not turn her into public security?
That's exactly what I was thinking. There's no need to call them for something like this.
You all... Why? Nobody who watches movies this good could be a bad person. That's what I think. But you should still pay for what you've done. I'll rent the movie you tried to steal. Take it back and watch it. Just so happens, it's a story about redemption. After you're done, write a 1,000-word letter to us about your mistake.
Alright, Demi, I'll speak to you later, lad.
Not the price I expected.
Really? It's normal to write a report after making a mistake.
I understand. 1,000 words and not a word less. Also, here's my student ID card. I'll leave it with you as collateral. And I'll pay back the cost of the rental once I get my wages. Anyway, thanks for being lenient with me.
Is life always this hard? Or is it just when you're a kid?
It's always this hard. But remember, hope is a good thing. Maybe the best of things.
Really? Looks like it's not just our taste in movies that's similar, but our outlook on life too. To be honest, the discouraged look on that girl's face just now reminded me of when I experienced something similar. It was back during that dark time when I first met Nicole and Billy. And now, there's you. So, I want to do what I can to help her out. Just like everyone helped me out.
And you did.
Thank you. I think I was able to make the choice because you were here with me. I'm lucky to have you.
And there we go. Why is that kicking off? Oh, that's why. Hey, okay, that's even better. Haha, it's even better. Yes. Come on, game, be generous. You threw me out with getting Caesar. Let me have beneath. Let's do this first. see what the one gives us first. Come on. You suck. Clench your buttocks, boys! Bernice! Please! Come on, come on, come on! Please be generous to me! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Of course. Come on. Cough up, please. Yeah, that's it. Alright guys, that's it for tonight. I did say that I was going to try and do more stories, but then again, realizing that nekomata takes, all of them take over 2 hours. So, I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, from now on, I'm just going to do recordings of the agent stories and just put them up as one whole thing. So that's what that. So at the moment, Zenless is going to be on the shelf unless something massive comes up in updates or something. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I hope you guys honestly enjoyed tonight's stream, even though it was a little bit quiet, a little bit, you know. What about Pippo? Is it a good build? Disordered team with Grace. That one I would not be able to test because I don't actually have Grace on either this or my personal file. So the main thing is though, you've just got to literally work with what you've got and see what works better, because on my personal file, my teams either go between Jane, Rena, Lycon, and Ellen, because those and maybe Kaleda. So I bounce between like Victoria Housekeeping and Kaleda, or I just mix and match. So you've just got to see what build goes with what character and what team will do, excuse me, A, B, or C. Honestly, just play about with it. Just that's all you can do. Once you find that perfect team for a certain one, there you go, you've sorted it. That's all I can say, because I'm still fully learning myself, even though I've got a beast of a Lycon on my personal file. But yeah, again, if any updates pop up that are worth streaming, I will stream this, but until then, Zenless will be technically benched, shelved for the time being. So just literally look out for the videos, have a watch. Why is it when I talk too much I'm tired? I don't know. But yeah, honestly, just go have a look at any of the streams. There's like 16 videos, stream videos now up. This will be the 16th. Then go check out the ARC videos, which will be coming, which I'll do over the next month. Don't forget that Meadow's streaming Disney on Thursday, and then Friday I will be streaming Sonic X Shadow Generations. So please look out for those ones. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Whoever joined, leave a like. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these streams. If you are new, please subscribe. It really helps me out. It supports the channel, and it supports me trying to grow as a channel. So please do that. Also, please ring the notification bell. Hopefully that'll start bloody working. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that's in the description. I do have a new platform called Blue Sky. I don't fully know how to use it yet, so I'm not going to put that one. But also follow us on Instagram. Both me and Meta have an Instagram. Links are in the description. Okay, bro, thanks for answering my question. You're very welcome. You are absolutely welcome. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves, guys. Adios.